So one thing I'm going to do, I love making my chili. And ground beef here isn't always the best. The meat mostly comes in frozen into this country, probably from Australia, a couple places like that. Not bad beef, but by the time you get it, if it's ground beef, it's really dried out, doesn't smell that great. So I prefer to go ahead and buy me some chunks, or big old pieces, brisket, whatever I want, cut it up myself or whatever, and then go ahead and make my own grind. Because we're blessed with a beautiful KitchenAid, ta-da, we can do that. Now because you're in the Philippines, you need some kind of converter or step down, because the power here is 220 or 240, whatever you want to call it, and KitchenAids are 110. So you want to make sure you have your currency there, because you don't want to blow up your $300-400 machine. And then you've got all the attachments, because it's got a miracle, thousands of attachments, all kinds of things, ice cream, grinders, pasta rollers. It's just a beautiful machine. Everybody should have one that can afford one. This is our grinder. Go ahead and attach it. Make sure all your pieces are cleaned and wiped dry before you go ahead and use them. Push your little pusher. And then your bowl, make sure it's put out. Check your power, make sure everything's working. It's turning. Now, unfortunately, one more step I have to do at the moment is cut this meat up a little smaller. And in our tiny house, our tiny kitchen is about 3 feet by 2 feet. Which is also part of the dining room. But there's a couple tricks when you're grinding meat. And one thing is you got to make sure your device stays cool, because you don't want to get it too hot, otherwise it'll liquefy the fats and you won't get a good ground beef. So a lot of people will take ice cubes and put in with it and then kind of drain their meat after. Whatever they're grinding, you know, poultry, chicken, fish. I kind of like doing my meat chunks a little frozen. One, because they already come frozen into this country. And two, I don't have to use ice really. The machine's got enough power to crush the meat anyways, or grind it. You just have to make sure that your cubes or slices aren't too big to fit down in the hole.
Is this new? Where did you get? Yesterday from SNR?
This is what I ordered from SNR. I got almost a kilo. And crud, I forgot what I paid for it. Can you grab my phone for me, please, love? Now, woman! Oh, just kidding.
I'm still shaking because of the
dog.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, what do you mean?
Alright. Go to
Where's that?
grab, please.
Where's your grab?
Right there.
Where?
Open your eyes and close your mouth.
Food Panda.
Right above it.
Okay. I got it. Where I'm gonna go?
Hit back because you're
This
at
one?
transport, yeah.
Food.
See where it says activity at the bottom?
Where is that button?
At the bottom.
SNR.
Yep.
SNR?
Yep. Click that. Now, okay, wait. See all the food here? See where it says more details right there? Above, in the middle. Look down a little bit more. See the arrow?
That's the one.
Yes. Woman, if you don't pay attention, I swear.
SNR, rice, smoked sausage. Okay, this one.
Mm-hmm.
Value beef cubes, 679.97.
Okay. So,
About 2 kilos.
so 680. Okay, not 1 kilo, but almost 2 kilos. for 680 pesos, so that's about $13. And it's just called beef cubes. They don't label as meat here like you expect in other countries. It's not always labeled sirloin, strip steak. It's because they don't really eat it here. You won't see massive pieces of meat on a plate here. So they've got dish cuts, you know, menudo and some of the others. They label it as the cut for the dish that they're going to cook. Because most people don't know types of meat. They just know the dish they want to make.
You're gonna use all the meat?
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot.
Yeah. What are you waiting?
Even the bacon?
No. I normally put a little bit of bacon to add some more fat and flavor into my ground beef. But we have a friend who does not like pork. So, can you put the bacon up for me, actually? So because of that, I got a meat with a little more fat to it than what I would normally get.
This one?
Yeah, that's our bacon.
Yeah, baby, it's dripping.
Yeah, but it's just moisture. So we're not going to add any bacon to it this time. Because I really want to share my chili with my friend. He's never had my chili, I don't think.
Chili.
And they love my food around here. Especially if I make fresh bread. Which I tend to do quite more often now. Because the bread you get here doesn't have much preservatives anyways. So they don't last very long. So it's not like you're going to get a long shelf life on your bread. So there's no use really buying store-bought bread because it doesn't last any longer anyways. And bread is just basically salt, flour, water, yeast. Mix all that together, put it in, let it sit and rest for a while, and in Philippine temperature, the rest period's not very long. Don't worry, I'm making sure I sweat away from the meat, guys. Got a fan, but it's not really reaching me very well at the moment. And I'm not in Samar, so my in-laws aren't making sure I got a fan on me 24 hours.
How about that? Yeah.
That's probably good if you stop moving. Get this messy. Can I have a knife to dry my towel with?
Huh?
I just realized what I said. Did you?
You said a knife to dry my towel.
Yeah.
But I understand.
Okay. And because I've worked in restaurants so much, I kind of believe in cleaning as you go. I also worry so much about cross-contamination. And that's one reason I like to clean. Normally I'd have like a little sanitized bucket with me here, so I keep cleaning my hands, or a sanitized towel. But I haven't set that up yet. One good way to prolong your life, one way to make your knives last longer, clean them, always dry them after they're cleaned. Those water stains will actually pit and ruin your blade. So always dry your knife off before you put it away. Don't let it air dry. That's the Cutco or American cutlery knife that I brought from America, because that's one of my favorite knives. Baby, what you doing with the bacon? I want you to put it away.
I ate that. You're gonna use that.
Mm-mm.
So I'm gonna put.
This is our bacon. It's about 1 kilo. Cost 549 pesos. But it's real bacon. Or American style bacon. Well, it's not rude, it's something real and fake. Here they mostly call bacon that we're used to in the West just pork belly, which bacon is pork belly, but it's sliced and cut differently and smoked. Usually it's smoked or cured. But bacon they have here is just a thinner strip of a fattier meat, which would probably normally just be used in a grinding process instead of being used as bacon. But you're not going to find any fresh T-bones or porterhouse or anything like that. You can go to some of the warehouse clubs like S&R, it's like a Sam's, and you can get frozen ones from Australia. You can even get a tomahawk if you want it, but you're going to pay for it. So, take our meat, one clean hand, one dirty hand. Drop them in. Start to hesitate, crank it up a little. So on here, we're going to use my stronger converter. Can you turn the fridge light on? You see in there. Got a nice little converter. Power it on. Converts the power there. 110 and a little bit of 220. We'll see if that doesn't give us a better power. It's got
Oh yeah. It's better. Yes, it's easier.
yeah.
It's like you use the wrong side of the blade, or
Yeah.
it has two issues: the power here, there, and the blade.
Yeah. This is single ground.
He needs to wash his hands again every time he touches the meat.
Yep.
He always He always wash his hands. It's a good thing.
Especially restaurants.
Yeah, especially the chicken. No?
Yeah, chicken's your worst offender.
Mm-hmm.
Now, here's the thing. I know I'm using all this meat in my chili. So, normally I would just put a little salt, a little pepper in my grind. But I know I'm making chili, so I'm just going to go ahead and season some of it now. Add a little chili powder to my seasoning before I grind it the second time. Now in the Philippines, your seasonings dry up really easy. There's a ton of moisture in the air.
I love it. The chili.
And then I love Montreal steak. It's garlic, onions, peppers, cracked pepper. It's a great seasoning, especially on beef. Just give a little bit more flavoring to it. And Everybody knows McCormick in America. McCormick is super famous here in the Philippines. You might not be able to get all your McCormick seasonings, but you can get the most of them. So now we're going to grind number 2. This is where the big dish comes in, is you can put gobs of this on here.
You need spoon or something?
No.
Just your hand. Give it to him. Okay.
Never use anything but the correct plunger to push anything down. Only the correct device.
Oh.
Do not put metal in there or anything else. If you can't find this, buy another one. Only use the actual plunger. You don't want it going too far. It needs to go far enough. Now you got seasoned meat coming out.
So you can buy another one with that.
Yeah, you can buy them separate. They sell parts.
How about wood like that?
I don't like wood because wood can chip and you don't really notice it.
Hmm.
Plus,
Oh.
wood holds bacteria.
Oh, yeah.
Plastic does not hold bacteria as well.
The last time, what we used, ground beef. We just bought ground beef.
Mhm.
Okay.
Because the last time we got a good ground beef from SNR. I haven't seen any good ground beef lately. It's all smelled funny and looked gray. Gray meat is not good meat. It's usable, but it's not good.
Mm-hmm.
Hold, please.
Happy birthday. It's like a Fanta.
Now,
This one is, you got it from Amazon. We ordered it from Amazon.
yeah, but I have seen it at SNR.
Uh,
Now you can always let this refrigerate in between grinds. That way your fat doesn't completely dissolve. But I mean, my machine is still cold, so that's good. I almost was about to put some more ice in here just to cool it down because you don't want your grinder overheating. It's bad for your device. And you want the fat to stay for the food, not dripping down the machine. Hopefully you guys can hear us okay.
it's easier and faster to grind the beef.
Seriously, I mean, this is it.
Mm-hmm.
This is all there is to grinding your own meat. And you can freeze a whole chunk of meat better than you can ground beef. It'll stay fresh longer if you freeze big pieces. So we're going to stop for now. That's basically 2 kilos of beautifully ground beef.
Seasoned ground.
Yep, seasoned ground beef. Now, actually, I'm not going to touch it. The Kuting will go over here in the KitchenAid box. There's a plastic baggie. It's going to feel really heavy. It's a little square.
I got it.
No, that is to make sausages. That'll push it out and make a sausage.
This
There.
one?
There are different grinds. If you take them out and show the people, there's actually several different sizes.
7?
Several.
Several. So what's this? It depends how you ground the beef or the meat. So we use the bigger hole.
Okay. This will depend, yeah, we use the biggest one, how small you want your grind. So you could go even smaller and make even finer ground beef or pork. Because
Okay.
different meats, you like different sizes. Maybe not everybody likes the big chunky ground beef.
But for our chili.
Yeah, this is perfect to me. I like my hamburgers even with this size.
Yeah.
But sometimes, you know, you can use this for more of a puree beef or something. Or you're making sausages.
Oh,
It's okay.
what is this? Blade?
That's another blade. A different style for the sausage making. This is my other favorite device. That Ninja.
Come on.
We have a pressure cooker. We have a slow cooker. We have an air fryer. We have a deep fryer. Dehydrator, bake, broil, sear, yogurt even. Beautiful. Love it. Use it all the time.
And we, what's this? The oil? We don't usually use oil.
Yeah, because of that, we don't cook or eat as much oil because we air fry a lot. And Kuting loves it too. But that's it for now, basically. That's how we grind our meat and we get it ready for chili. So we'll see y'all in a little bit. Or if this is the end of the video, bye-bye.
Bye.